really glad you could join me today. Tell you what, today we'll do a fantastic little painting. Let's go ahead and roll up all the colors we need to paint on the screen. No, this is not Joe painting. This is the Rhyme of the Frost Maiden, and in last session, um, the session started after digging up the giant spear that Brutus is keeping in the quiver of Elona. And after learning its properties, the party just continued onward and faced this circular stone structure that was climbed up, and there was like a giant wall of ice almost closing the path, but beyond there was a vast room filled with a forest worth of icicles on the roof, and in the floor there were these kind of carrion worms with serrated teeth made out of ice that you had fought before elsewhere. These were quickly incinerated by Max's fireball, and after being done with that, continued through a narrow passageway through to a bigger room where some drow were waiting because they had heard the commotion of the fireball before, so they had readied some attacks to launch at the first creature that they saw, and got a poisoned dart on Max. And with this, combat broke, and there was this wall of tentacles trying to hinder your way, but after a long and after a battle that required the usage of many of your resources, the draw fell, and the mage tried to escape, but he was caught by this demon dog that had been stalking you guys. And after a last stand, this creature was finally put down, separating his head from his body and putting it away in another dimension. After this was done, you guys proceeded to inspect the bodies of the draw and the outposts that they were using. And Max found a spellbook, of course, but inside the outpost there was this cube made out of brimstone that expelled this heat, and it never seemed to run out of power. And this was stored also in the chest of infinite things. After taking a long rest in here, that is where the last session ended. What would you guys like to do next?
And just to be clear, we're not level 11.
Not yet, but very soon.
Okay.
Also, during the rest, you guys inspected the found items, and there's some freaky artifacts now in your possession.
Thank you, Max, for that hut. I don't think we would have been able to sleep last night if it wasn't for that. I feel much better now. You must still be sleeping. Max?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Glad you're here.
I'm just trying to find the light. I'm just waking up. Sleep mask on. It's all black. Okay, there we go. It's a well-needed rest. It's been a heck of a venture in here trying to get the city of Ithrin. I mean, most likely just outside of something. Maybe it go deeper.
Well, should we go down a little further and figure out what these elves have been up to?
Yeah, that is the question. What was that brimstone artifact that kept this warm, or it didn't keep it warm. Was it in the chest?
Oh, it's right. It's right here. It is that box.
No, that is the table, but
Oh,
the
I
brimstone
could.
cube was on top of the table, and the cube was stored in the chest. What made the rest possible was Max's tiny hut.
And scouring through the current location we're in, find anything out that Drow would do in here? Is anything out of order? Does it look like they went through this place?
They say it seems they were using this place as a temporary station, but not much information was left behind.
I wonder what they were doing here. They were up to. Possibly they were just going down here to look for magic as well, with the magic user. Like,
Yeah, but if that's the case, what could they do with a scroll of Tarask summoning? Maybe they're sick of living underground.
but they must have come underground. We came through the front door at a password. They couldn't have come.
Unless they knew the password.
I think they're in
But-
league with the.
With the what? I hope not. We have enough enemies to deal with.
Well, currently a lot.
Yeah. One by one. We'll turn all of them into blocks of cheese and roll them down a hole as long as we got Max with us.
That walk along this, I see the hole in the wall here. Is that a part of a room, or does it look like it's
I would like to cast light on myself as he starts investigating that, assuming we're gonna traveling further.
Okay. Yeah, it is part of the cave. It is a rock. Like the shape of the room is a lot like the room would have been in its prime state, but is amped into the cavern.
Is it a one-story room, or is there store up and below that's hidden? I mean, does it look like this is part of a tower or a room? Up.
If it was a tower, it would have ascended up, but upwards where you are, like above you is just the roof of the cavern.
Because I was thinking the outer area here might be like the rampart off of it, like a top of a tower. Maybe it's just. This is where he was hiding. Why would he go in?
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Really
where I
stupid
slept.
room
Though.
for a
It
wizard.
didn't seem like it
It's
went
really
anywhere.
stupid room for a wizard to back up into.
By the way, Brutus, during the long rest, you would have needed to eat twice. Do you have enough food?
I don't think so. I think I've adjusted my rations properly. Could I check on my hunting trap before I went to? I do have a couple pairs, but hopefully, I would check my hunting trap that I had placed last week, if that's not too far away. But it might be
I
at
think
this point.
far away.
Okay, I would eat 2 of these plums and hopefully, or pears, and hopefully my stomach will be okay.
That would be, yeah, one for each meal. I would say because they're magical, they manage to fill you up. And as you eat them, roll. Let me remember what it was.
And then as I wake up, I have another. Sleeping really gets you hungry.
D20, 2 of them. The previous peer effects are gone, but now you're able to cast Druidcraft 3 times, and you can cast the Sending spell once.
I'm gonna need a pear for breakfast. I can tell you that.
Ooh,
Okay,
maybe
you
we
should
should try
Here, roll
eating it up
d20.
on that box. Maybe it tastes good. A little steamed pear.
Yeah, I'll eat a pear instead. It's that equivalent to a ration of pear or no?
Yeah, they act like the Godberry, or not God. Are they called
Good
Godberry?
berry, good berry, good berry.
Goodberry. Yeah, they feed you.
Godberry sounds cool though.
I'll eat one of
Yeah.
those.
Go ahead and roll a d20.
Oh, I get the roll. Nice. Long crit. Long crit.
Wow, is there not a distance on this spell? That's crazy.
Uh,
Very cool.
oh yeah, that's
I'm
why I
looking at
wanted
it
to
right
do
now.
it in the other campaign, because I can send it to whomever within the same plane of existence.
Well, barring there isn't magical fog fucking with everything.
You're able to cast the 3rd level version of Lightning Bolt once.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think after eating this pear, I get this strange sense that I'm a bit more magical, but I feel like I could call out to somebody. Do you think it'd be worth it to call upon the giants to come aid us while we're here? Or should I save that for something else?
Yes, yes, fucking A, man. That's super fucking smart. I didn't know where you pulled that one out of. It's like, what?
This is
This is straight out of my butt, but
Yeah, that was Jesus.
do you
That's
think that'd be
awesome.
worth it?
Yeah, it would
hello.
be.
Okay. Fuck, I wish I remembered her name.
You got
It was
25
something
words.
super druidic. Okay, I'll think about something to say.
Okay, Rain, we have made the recap. Everyone just woke up and they're doing their morning routines and they're eating the magical pears for breakfast.
I got 3rd level lightning bolt once a day or once today.
No, only once.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Once.
leveled up, or you got that from the pairs?
No, the
Not
pairs
yet.
give are magical. I think you have 5, Rain.
Yeah, I'll eat one, I guess.
Okay. Roll a d20.
HD20 says.
1.
No,
D20.
one d20.
Yeah, I know.
Unless
Ooh,
you're eating 8 pears.
nice.
You're also able to cast Lightning Bolt at 3rd level once.
Okay.
Did you decide what to do with the cloak, Rain? You want to keep it?
Yeah, I think I'll keep it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything you want to get rid of?
No, I mean like it's the rapier, the gauntlets, or the cloak, and I think I want them all, to be honest.
No, but you can't attune to 4 items.
No, I only have 3. I know I gave someone else the thing, the wand or whatever it was, or the. Oh, sorry, you meant I meant the cloak of Elvenkind.
Uh-huh.
You're talking about the mantle. Sorry.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I'll just stick with that.
It sounds perfect.
Okay. Max, what are you doing this cold, dark morning after you wake up from the tiny hut? Max is still asleep.
Come on, join in on the pear eating.
Gonna wake him with a scare. Max!
Oh yeah, he did. Maybe he did fall. Well, look at Max, and he looks a bit lifeless. I don't think he's in some kind of deep slumber here, Brutus. Mind if I put him in
Is
your
he-
backpack?
Is he maybe following his owl? Is his eyes doing that thing where they roll in the back of his head?
Oh, it's all
Doesn't
ice.
appear.
Okay, I'll carry him.
Yeah.
Come here, little one. Oh, jeez, he's chilly. Do you think I should call upon them?
I do. I do think we should call upon.
All right. I would like to use my pair to cast sending.
Okay, who are you calling for?
I don't
Give me a
don't
second.
fuck me
I'll find
here.
it. Yeah, I do. Give me a second.
Ah, shit. Her name was so
Was
it
it?
was so
You have
Faye
two
like,
names.
but it was
It was
really the
Brun.
one
No, it
lady
wasn't
I
Brunhilde, right?
remember.
That was something else. Let's go back.
No.
That's from
Young
Django
Hilda was
Unchained.
Let's see.
Young Hilda? That doesn't sound right.
No.
No.
Ritual Session. Language Belly.
Billy.
No, go away.
And
Wait, are we in a dead end, by the way? Was there any other way to get out of here? Because this is a
No.
dead end.
unfortunately, no.
We have this hole to the south of it. Well, not a hole, but the fucking wall.
I asked about that
Um,
last week. Can I just investigate that then while I'm here?
It is a solid wall.
Okay.
If you recall, the Nothics, well, the one-eyed creature, told you that the entrance to the city was the tunnel to the west of the cavern they were in.
Mhm.
hmm. Well, shit. Can I roll a
Sure.
history check to see if I
Where
remember?
about? I'll find it.
You have two names.
I know, but the one name is the woman that I'm really thinking of. That came to me right after I got the belt. Or not after I got the belt, but after we had fought the undead snow giants at the throne. That's the name I'm really thinking of.
Give me a sec.
Hey, you know what? I think I will take that mantle, by the way. Sorry to... If you
No,
don't
no,
want it,
no, no. You
I'll
you
I'll
said
swap
you
it for
wanted
my
the.
cloak.
Yeah, of course. That's yeah. I already deleted from my sheet.
Okay,
It's
I'm
really
getting rid of
good,
the
though.
cloak. Does anyone want the cloak then, of Elvenkind? You get advantage on stealth checks.
Look at me. I don't think that would help me.
It would just be a flat roll for me. So let me think about it.
Okay, so what's the thing called? Mantle of something?
Mantle of
Did you
Soul
find it?
Okay.
Let's see here.
Can I
Sacrifice
roll a
suggested
history
you
to see if I remember?
visit Esperman.
Go for it.
Let giants find Jarl. Jarl trial.
Ooh.
Ooh. Let me see if I can find it.
Why is this? What? You could have just totally made up a name. I'm like, yeah, that's what it was. I told you. There we go.
Okay.
I heard you that time.
It like
Hello.
bugged out.
Well, good morning, Max. You slept in a
Hi.
little late this
Shh.
morning.
More like I didn't sleep.
I
It's in the.
told you to sleep.
I tried.
Gwenllian, was
here.
it?
Uh-huh.
I'm here now.
Hello.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Gwenllian, was it?
It might have been.
I think that was.
If that works.
Yeah, I will go with Gwenllian.
Okay.
Or I think it was Faye.
Yeah, but it was something longer.
See if I have
I remember it being. It was like a long Faye, like a Faye-esque name. But I say to my fellow giants, I, Brutus, your Jarl, call you to my side in the northeast city of Netherese. Come swiftly, honor demands it.
Do they know the location of the?
Well, I'm telling her northeast, and I'm hoping that will get her to our proper direction. I'm assuming that if she's looking at the map, that she'll understand. Hopefully, otherwise, yeah, we did. We just sent her off on a fucking wild goose chase. But that was 25 words exactly.
Nice.
I'll make them roll every day to see if they find the entrance.
Weren't you given some kind of special horn where it's like blow this when you need our help and no other time?
No, he got sending, man, from the fruits.
No, I didn't get anything like that to contact. It was something with the belt where I can
Uh-huh.
get them. I thought,
The belt gave you a Jarlhood.
yeah, that's what it was. Which basically means that they I don't know.
They respect you.
As
their
leader. As the man in charge. Well, hopefully that works. Should we see maybe where that creature came from to come and find us, or should we? Because I think outside of here we can head down further southwest, and that should lead somewhere, right?
Yeah, I got one more thing for you, Brutus. Since you, what did I see you cast a spell and use those words, or are they whispered, or how does it?
It's verbal, somatic, and material, and I'm assuming.
Counter spell.
Yeah, I know. Why you asked me? You got me all worried. But, yeah, I'm assuming the verbal component is me saying the spell itself.
No, I wanted to pray to my god, wind, to guide their path. Maybe we can
nice.
do that. Who knows?
The
Maybe.
religion.
But I will sit down and pray.
Yeah, how fast do the words get there? Maybe your wind can help guide it there quicker.
Religion.
Also, Martok, your scarf. Ever since you entered this cave, has gone darker and darker with every step you take, every tunnel you traverse, every staircases you descend. It becomes only more and more and more dark. And right now, it is the blue color that you see when you gaze down at the ocean.
Yeah.
That's the color of your scarf right now.
It's an
And with that,
altitude
you
scarf,
feel-
by the way. So you measure altitude, how high or low.
I thought it was a mood ring.
Yeah.
With that roll, you feel a gentle breeze come into seemingly nowhere, but it seems like you have gotten a response.
So what does your scarf mean now?
For the love of me, I can't remember if it goes darker on low altitude and lighter on high altitude. I would say darker as we are below sea level.
Okay.
We're at sea level because it's the ocean blue. So thereabouts.
Well, Rain, before you woke up, we were trying to decide if we want to investigate. I think at least, right? We were trying to decide if we wanted to go figure out more what these elves were doing or just proceed onward, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's worth investigating.
Hells yeah, brother. I would agree.
I could try ask Loth.
Maybe not. Well, never mind. That was meta.
I mean, she's seen everything that's happened here anyway.
Can I? Yes, but no. I don't know. Yeah, try it. Do it.
Okay. Want to try and just ask Lolt?
Roll religion
Okay.
with advantage.
Just ask her what she was doing here. Okay. Or what they were doing.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
an advantage?
No, with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
15.
Oh
You rolled
man,
15.
I
that's
need
rough.
400. Get a double kick.
You well, I guess you um sit in a praying position and close your eyes, and now you'd not exactly see her or hear your voice, but you get a message basically congratulating you for killing your adversaries and rising victorious from the battle, and be the one that gets the honor to do her wish.
So she wants me to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, what
You
if I
don't
just
know yet.
refuse?
You could try.
Okay, I will refuse to have anything to do with this then.
No, she's telling you that. Well, basically, you got the message that killing them allows you to be the one that do what they couldn't. You don't know what yet.
Yeah, okay. I think I'll still probably refuse. I'll explain that to the group what she's saying. She she's suggesting that they had some task to do here and there was a reward, but we interrupted them. But in any case, now that we've dispatched them, the reward can be ours.
It have something to do with a warm thingamajig we threw in the chest.
Um,
Oh yeah.
perhaps if Loth wants us to accomplish this task, we shouldn't do it.
Well, that's I thought as much. Though I think
She
if the
didn't seem
reward is-
angry with you at all for dispatching of. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. For dispatching
No.
of. Oh, interesting.
I'm sure she seems callous enough. I think she may assume that these elves were no longer worthy after we destroyed them.
But if that's the case, what is to stop you from becoming unworthy in her eyes and she just throws you away?
Oh, I'm certain she's only using me anyway, with no intention of serving her. I think she probably imagines us all to be unworthy eventually.
Yeah, but what's going to happen to you when that happens? Are you just going to become a thrall for her?
No, the contract or agreement I had was once the Frost Maiden is destroyed, then I am to, or should I to fall in battle again, then her influence on me is to be dissipated.
Yes, but I just wonder if it's one of those careful what you wish for type deals where there's some sort of, twist or something in the wording where that might be the case, but maybe she takes your passion or your drive for everything else too, leaves you as a husk of yourself.
I certainly got the impression that there could be something more to her conditions, but I don't see her wording was explicit, so
Okay.
I've read about fiends before and the type of contracts they engage in. So I was careful to
I
see
just
how
don't want to
she
lose you.
decided. Well,
I
I mean,
know
it's
we
too
haven't
late now.
ventured together long, but I don't want you to turn into a husk or something you can't control or.
If that happens, you have my permission to just kill me.
Well, if that happens, maybe after the Frost Maiden, we have a different god to take on.
I wish you the best of luck if I'm not involved, but if I become an obstacle in that, then you have my permission. But anyway, she seems to think that it's our reward now. But you're probably right. It probably does have something to do with that object. But I wonder if that object itself is a reward.
Hmm.
Roll insight.
Well, maybe what you're looking at, or what we need. Maybe it needs that dagger she gave you. Maybe that's the key.
Two.
You don't realize anything.
They would have, yeah. I guess it would. I mean, they didn't have a dagger. Well, not though. I guess we didn't really check, but
Well, and even if they did, maybe it wasn't the dagger.
then why would she task them with doing something if they couldn't accomplish it?
That's a fair point.
Sounds like
I don't-
we like interrupted them doing something, so maybe it was a ritual because they had a mage, right? So
I don't know. Should we figure out where they were coming from?
well, I rolled a 2, so that's up to you guys.
The room you're watching right now, this is a dead-end cave. This is the structure they were using as an outpost. And this tunnel goes upwards. And you could assume it leads to the nest of the centipede-like creatures.
Maybe we should go. I mean, there is another little room up there.
That's where the mummy was, right? Or we took care of that, didn't we?
Way back. The mummy
Trying to think
is the mummy is north of where the drow is. We went in for the drow. It came down and up.
Oh, okay.
Up and in. This
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
I mean,
get
I'm
what
just
you're
doing the path in my head.
I know. I'm trying. That's exactly what I was trying to do because I was trying to go based off the way Max explained it to us, off the way his familiar did. All right. Well, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to stay here and try to figure out what they were doing, Rain? Or...
Well, I was gonna see if Lalt had any insight, but if it's kind of unclear, maybe we should just leave.
Maybe
But
we
take the
help
thing.
each other out.
How do you mean?
If we look together carefully. Fine tooth comb.
This wall looks extremely suspicious to me. Can I investigate it?
Everyone has investigated it. It is a dead end.
Okay.
Max, can you go over the mage's items and see if there's anything that stands out?
Right. Yeah. I've already gone over all of those items, right?
Yeah. The only thing that stands down, actually, because it's not magical, is the ring, the brooch ring with a spider grasping at a black jewel. And the jewel has a gothic-like L inscribed on it.
Oh, and
Do I
elf.
recognize the script or anything at all from like anything I've seen before, whether it's like drow houses or anything else?
Well, what connections would you have with draw information?
Well, ever since we've discovered that one of our party members is connected with Lulth, I probably would have done some studying on what Lulth has, and that connects to all of the various different drow houses in the Underdark.
I'm sorry, D. I got it. D, not L.
D.
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 D for dick.
I mean, but yeah, we've been above ground for quite a while with one of our party members openly knowing that Lulth is in control of them.
Okay, roll history.
Tell them about the drouses.
I think I know what it is, but that's outside game knowledge.
Uh,
I hope it is.
you have heard of? Hold on.
House. It
House Arcades.
no, it starts with a D, man.
Isn't that the house from Dune?
Yeah, but there's draw houses as well, a bunch of.
You have spread of these different draw like elite houses and are the ones that have the most powerful priestesses of them all. You still haven't delved deep into what they do or how they gain their statuses, but some of the house names that you recognize are Aelysiris, Lilil, Melarn, and you can guess this ring belongs to the house Dalambra.
Ooh.
Also, it's a signet ring.
What?
So it's a signet ring.
Yep.
Okay. I'd like to take an extra moment to get a nice, good, long look at whoever, like, the drow that this ring was on.
The mage ring? Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem to have anything.
No, just like
More.
memorize their face for, various other reasons.
Oh, his face was ripped out by the demon dog.
Fuck.
Did you find out anything else about the house?
As far as my limited knowledge of drow goes, this is just one of the various drow houses. One of the upper echelon, most likely, since they have a signet ring, but nonetheless, not something I would know about.
Oh, at least now you found two signatures. You got your father's and you got this one.
If I collect all 10.
I think you have used. Hold on, someone's.
There's somebody at the door.
So what Caden doesn't realize is I can probably just disguise myself as like horribly marred, as just like, oh my god, I'm a survivor of this vicious attack.
Yeah, but yeah, your face will be gone.
Someone else got it.
That sounds fun.
So where are you guys going now?
Well,
They said west, right? So like over here, maybe.
this tunnel right here leads up to those scary monsters, according to Max. This may
Wait,
be
is that the tunnel that was when we found the collapsed tower?
Yeah.
Is that like that tunnel?
No,
Okay.
it's the one on where we roll down. Well, it leads up to the place where we roll down the guy. So it leads up to that first hole if we go in and then go up.
Right.
That would be backtracking.
So we could have come straight here.
We could have come straight here.
We could have, but we didn't go down the hole. 'Cause we
Yeah.
didn't want
Since since there's no face to remember on the other guy, I'd like to just look at these other two. Are they like remarkable drow faces at all? Like, is there anything particular markings, like scars on their faces or whatever to remember?
They look like soldier draws. They both have long hair, and they look very similar to each other.
Okay. Thank you. That's all.
Didn't happen to have Drow +5 chain.
That's
That's one thing they have. As soon as you go out of Underdark and it hits by sunlight, it just disintegrates. Yeah, probably not.
Are you inspecting the bodies though?
I won't take the
Between
time.
their belongings, you find their bold cases, and inside you find
Pictures of their families.
2 poisoned darts. Bolts, I mean.
This body of the demon dog is still on the ground, right?
No, it dematerialized soon after it was killed.
Okay.
Along with the Drow's face.
Yeah, it was digested.
So Max, if this room leads up to those scary beasts, did you see anything else? Or it's just
No, it's
idea.
this tunnel. It's this tunnel
Hmm.
that goes up to the scary beast. This one on the right should be fine. Or the left, sorry.
Yeah, but up on the beast level through the tunnel, there's nothing else.
Uh-huh.
It's just you said.
There's one other tunnel that we haven't explored, but I don't think that is going to be leading to us to anything good, seeing as how all of these other various different chutes have led.
Yeah.
I'm guessing by the way that these chutes have been like dug, that they were exclusively dug by these creatures, since every single time I've seen one dug around, it seems to have only led into their layers.
That makes sense.
Oh, nice. Do it.
What is doing here? What's in here?
Appears to be just an empty room.
Rain,
So-
you coming?
I hate it.
The way should be where we entered the initial ruins down to the where we need to be. The other way did not. Oh, there's one.
Yeah, wait, stay together now. We're missing. Hang on.
Bonus.
Where
I
are you
don't.
going
Where
with
did,
this?
where did you guys go?
We went to the right.
Told you. We need to
Go
where
away.
put up the wall, then you go around and down to where.
Yeah, right and
Here.
down.
Oh, so I was going the right way, and then Kaiden said, "Where are you going?" And so I felt dumb.
You were just going left.
Well, because
right.
I started going this way, and then you said, "Where are you going?" So I was like, "Oh shit, I'm not
This
going
leads
the right
back.
way." Back where?
This is a snaking long way.
We should.
Yeah, it does lead back in the
Stay-
forest. We need to go right now. The path.
You remember that from the caves where the one-eyed creature were, they say the tunnel to the west.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be that way. We actually went the wrong way
Yeah, this-
because I overcomplicated.
Why would it be? Why would it be that way? That's east.
What?
Oh, yeah, this
No,
is
for
where we
us-
Because
started.
I was thinking if I look from their perspective versus my perspective, east and west would
Alright.
be the opposite.
I'm meeting
ways.
everyone in the room where we killed the vampire thing.
Huh?
Right?
No, in the
No?
you're snaking down the
Oh,
tunnel and go to the forest where you picked up the
Is
fruits.
this
I-
way?
Here.
That's east.
Yeah, this is east, no? Unless we're upside down.
Yeah, and this
We're
is the
going
path
east.
east we never went, where I'm currently at.
Yeah.
This is where we never went, and this is where that leads
Yeah.
to the room.
Yeah, that's east.
Yeah, there's two paths here, by the way. There's this one as well.
The one up north leads back to where we came from.
Right.
I would
let's-
like to stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Roll for stealth.
We will stay back.
I'm so stealthy.
And for
I am
sound only, I get advantage.
Oh, that's cocked as a mother trucker. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's disadvantage. Oh no, it was
Hard
right. I critted.
characters don't feel so stealthy.
I am
That's
like a
right.
fart in the wind.
We're staying back a bit so we don't clump up the quieter ones. At least Brutus is.
Is this a slope down?
That is some steep staircases that descend even deeper. And as you know, just kidding.
Rocks fall, everyone dies. You fall into these jagged rocks at the bottom.
And as you get to the end of this tunnel, you two arrive to a place where it starts spiraling like down and down and down and down. It looks like the middle is hollowed, but then it becomes increasingly stretcher as a path like spirals down.
I'm gonna go back and get the other two.
And I
Alright.
imagine you're traversing
doing the
the
same.
scenery. And as you guys get into this room, down below as you descend, it is a big room. It is large, and the spiral gets increasingly narrower, but it's still big. Your night vision is not enough to see the other end of the spiral once you're on the other end, and the light that you're shining doesn't reach either. But as you get to the bottom section of this cave, it looks like there's a blizzard constantly smiting this place down, but it is not a harsh climate. You are not sure where the wind is coming from. It looks very unnatural. But as you stand before this kind of like ice floor, in the middle, you start seeing some visages, and you guys have each a different vision. So let me pull you one by one and wait till everyone is complete to talk about it. I'll be right.
God damn.
We all see our heart's desire.
Ripping off versus straw just keep going, man. It just keeps going. It's like
I was missing
mirroring
Curse of Strahd as well.
everything in this entire campaign is from Curse of Strahd. Every single
It's
thing.
like fucking Super Mario. They found a formula and they just keep hitting it.
Yeah. Because we magically found the exact same thing you found, and then magically found another artifact that was also, it's not the same artifact, but it's another artifact. And yeah.
Oh my god, the MacGuffin.
What was the MacGuffin? Max?
uh,
Yeah.
You find yourself in a bustling street in Brinshander. It looks like everything's well, everything's restored. Merchandise is like flowing all around, and people looks cheery. Then you approach to one beggar on the street and hand them a coin. And as they received it, they look up at you and take off their hood. And you see their eyes are red. And soon they take out their disguise, and you see they're covered in these red robes. And as they receive your coin, they rise up into the air in a malevolent laugh and says, "You have granted us power. Now, thanks to you, everything you cared for is lost." And as he spells these blackish mist that consumes all citizens around you, turning them into undead servants of something unknown to you, the greater evil that you've fought all your life to contain. And I will pull the next person.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Nothing
Welcome
surviving
back.
this.
Yeah. I was just telling about the ripoff, Brutus. I felt this was the same ripoff as the other vision we had in the other campaign. Like, huh. This
Which vision?
the
You guys have
Y,
had a lot of visions.
the Y.
I think D&D as a whole is just very tropey, and there's nothing wrong with that.
The druids are called the druids of Yesterhill.
Oh yeah, fair.
So, that's my.
I think you don't know nothing.
No,
That's what I think.
no.
I think you better watch your tone with me. I'm Jarl Brutus.
you know who I am.
I don't take no lip from nobody.
And as everyone had their vision, the unnatural blizzard clears out and reveals a kind of like circular cavern that goes deeper into a tunnel.
What is happening?
Just promise me you won't leave me. Nothing. Nothing. It's nothing. We've gotten close, and I've gotten kind of used to having you guys around. I don't like being such a lone wolf. I just think maybe we should stay close. That's all.
Well, I just had a most horrific vision.
So
I
did
take it.
Mine was par for the course.
Go ahead, Ryan.
What is it,
What did you see?
The usual wizards talking down on other wizards, basic shit.
I was walking through the blizzard, and suddenly I found myself alone, and each step weighed more and more until it was just me. And I was calling out to all of you, but none of you were anywhere to be found. It was like I was calling out to nothing. All I could hear was the blizzard. I felt like a failure, like I had let down not only myself, but everybody, and that was worse more than anything that I've felt so far. And I've died.
Well, just remember, it's just a vision. I don't think it's a premonition. Mine was, totally different as well. I saw familial strife and all my enemies slaying me, but I was alone as well. So I would pay it no heed. It's probably just another defense mechanism of this city that we were warned about. Although a very sophisticated one.
Yeah, it felt very real.
Maybe they're drawing upon our worst fear.
Well, it worked.
Saw the bustling town of Rinshander. Went over and tossed a beggar to his red wizard. And then darkness descended on the town. Stronger.
What do you think it means?
Like you said, it's probably one of the Harper having the red wizards take hold and killing everyone that we're supposed killing the don't know how we unless we've opened this.
What does it hope to gain by showing us this? Or do you think it's just a cruel trick?
Maybe it's an entity that feeds them. Maybe it could be, like Rain said, pro ventures. No, maybe it's another one of their experiments. Maybe they were experimenting beasts of air. Got something else waiting for us down.
Judging how we all had a shared vision of various different things as we crossed some sort of threshold, I would definitely say that this is some kind of some kind of enchantment placed upon this area. I don't think that it's something that should stir us in our resolve to continue forward.
Maybe you're right.
Rather, something that should tell us that we are on the right path towards our destination.
You were told about this as well, that the city of Ithrin has a wizard as well as many wards. Maybe this is one of those wards.
Well, then let's move on. It will not deter me yet. It'll have to throw something a bit stronger at us. Knock on wood. I don't want to.
And as you continue forward into this darker cavern, you see Martok's scarf has turned black now, as you have descended into the heart of the earth. And as you walk into this tunnel soon, or not soon, you walk for a little bit, but then you start seeing that the ceiling starts getting taller and taller and taller, and the cavern starts stretching out and getting bigger and bigger. And as you turn around a corner, you now see a massive, well, not massive glow, but there is something shining bright enough to dimly light a huge cavern, almost over a mile of diameter in all directions, and the shape is kind of like a dome that is supported by these colossal ice pillars that keep it from collapsing from itself. And resting on the base of this cave, you see the largest structure encompassing like a city larger than anything you've ever seen, compared only to the capital cities that you've heard of tales, as you have arrived to the lost city of Ithrin.
Rain will just take out his journal thing and start sketching what it looks like.
And as you overcome your most feared scenarios, you feel your souls filled with resolve as you have reached 11th level.
Wait.
Do we level up right now or as we take a next long rest?
Right now.
Okay.
I just get Eldritch Strike.
Ooh, what
So
does it
they
do?
just so there's a 10th level fighter. It's just when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, that creature has disadvantage on the next saving throw it makes against a spell you cast before the end of your next turn.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it could be good.
So let me get my Ithrin notes out. Well, I already described that this is a massive cave over a mile of diameter that is supported by these massive pillars of ice. But you see that this whole structure is still lit as if it was a live city, although the silence is eerier than anything you've experienced before. It is like a ghost city, quite literally. The lights that the city shine are kind of like between blue and green, and they combine to make this kind of purplish hue that paints the whole cavern and allowing you to see far and beyond. That is a secret that I don't want you to see just yet. Until you get to a closer distance. Oh, nice! You put on the background.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
And here you have your shirt token. Everyone can move it, and you arrive from a natural formed ice bridge that connects to the rest of the structure. You see that protruding around, there's some of these claw-shaped spires, and the thing that calls the most the attention to you is this massive, bigger than anything, tower in the very middle, connected by these kind of tubes or tentacles that latched back into the ground, as well as you start making up details more and more in the distance. You see houses, domes, castles, everything you can imagine. And it is a lot to digest.
They said,
Yeah, this map is awesome.
yeah, they said that
I know.
the secrets to get into the city and pass the how many towers? It looks like you can get into them from the outside. All the towers.
Well, it depends. Like, what do you consider a tower?
All these 1, 2.
Yeah, but so you're not considering these towers then?
The wards are inside the city. So I would say, in my mind, the wards are inside the city wall.
Is this a tower then? I feel like it's at that tower. It looks different than all the others.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to quite
Yeah,
see
fair.
from-
Yeah, like so far away from that. Yeah, we could check each one. Fuck it, let's go clockwise. If you guys want, that'll take us to that. I mean, I guess we don't see the trees either, but
No.
I'm curious if there's more of those dryads in this this city.
Well, whom you should look out for is Iriolatas. That's the
Does she have
The
something to
mage.
eat? Brutus is getting quite hungry.
how about
There probably are
Snowcone?
more drieds in those trees. And more pears.
You can have one of my rations.
Thank you. This curse is fucking awful.
What do we all get for the level?
Like I was saying a bit before session, I took level 3 in Bard, which grants me subclass. I took College of Lore for a bit extra skill proficiencies. Just help try to round some things out.
I got my 11th level in Wizard, so I get 6 level spells. I'm taking Contingency and Telekinesis.
What does telekinesis do?
Telekinesis lets me manipulate objects up to 1,000 pounds. I can afflict
That's
this
so
on a
cool.
on a creature. I can restrain them. I can move them however I want if they're able to be restrained by said thing. They got like a a resistance against it check. Or I can manipulate an object, such as yank something out of someone's hand, and I can manipulate it with fine control.
Wow.
Can you throw one guy into a fucking other dude?
Absolutely. And if
sounds
I
awesome.
choose within the 10 minutes of concentration that it takes, I can change targets.
The real question is
10 minutes
contingency.
on.
That one's insane.
Yeah. Contingency. Oh, that's gonna
Is
be
it like
fun.
if I drop to 1 hit point, auto cast polymorph myself, right?
Exactly. Well, I don't have polymorph, but what I do have is resilient sphere.
Hmm.
So that'll be fun.
Oh, did you pick Marchuk?
I got my second class feature for the Storm Sorcerers. Resistance. So I'm now resistance by base frost, but now also lightning.
So you have double cold resistance.
Have cold, lightning,
Wow.
thunder now. 3. One more level. Third spell. Got the one where I can convert the sorcery point. Reroll. Oh, I picked slow.
Wow. So now you have haste and slow in your arsenal.
No, I did never pick that. I just have slow.
No, Max has haste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow is awesome.
Okay, before venturing inside the great city of Ithrin, I mean, we'll take a small vial break and
Awesome.
we will be right back.
Did you get a new spell ring?
No, I just Actually, now you mention it, let me double check. I'm pretty sure I just got that thing, but let me check.
I think if you level up, you get level 2 spells. I don't remember if you can swap one of the level 1s to level 2. Get second.
Oh yeah, you're right. I do get another cantrip and 2 other spells. Yeah.
Did you increase your spell slot levels? That before level 1 and level 2.
No, I had a 3 as well. I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
think I had 1 level 3.
So you're.
Let me double
Are
check.
you past 9? Oh, you're 10th fighter.
Yeah. What did?
Okay.
Oh, hang on a sec. I need to check something.
1 level per 3 levels.
Yeah. What was the condition for Eldritch Knight again? It had to be from which spell lists?
Evocation and whatever shield is. Abjuration.
Abjuration, I think. I can check here now. 1 sec.
Shield is a abjuration. Yeah, so abjuration or evocation.
Okay.
Unless it's one of those levels where you get to pick. That's my only level. Level 3, 7.
Hmm.
Okay. So
I'll do the lightning
contingency
lore.
contingency states that the contingent spell takes effect on only you, even if it could normally affect other targets. All right. But it does also stipulate that like it's basically just me being able to cast it just like through contingency. So let's say the only stipulation is that it has to be able to target me, and that it does target me. Telekinesis, I can target myself, but it also has the stipulation that I can change the target after that round. What do you think?
What does it do again? The actual spell.
Telekinesis, I can exert my will on one creature or object that I can see within range, causing the appropriate effect below.
But what was contingency?
Oh, contingency is choose a spell of 5th level or lower that you can cast with a casting time of 1 action that can target you. You cast a spell as a contingent spell. Even if a spell could normally affect multiple creatures, it only affects you. So that's contingency.
Basically, you stipulate a condition. If that condition is met, the spell goes off.
Now, DM,
No?
what is stopping me from casting telekinesis, targeting myself? Because telekinesis also has the stipulation on the spell that says, after it is cast, I can change targets.
I don't see why not.
I
Are you trying to catapult yourself out of combat?
can, but I'm just saying it's just like catapult myself out of combat, but then also still have the rest of the spell to fuck around with afterwards.
Doesn't it say has to be instant?
No, it has to take one action.
Oh, then it's allowed by the rules.
I like fucking with spells. Hi, I'm Max. I don't know if we've met.
Unfortunately. I mean, what?
But anyway,
Okay, are we all back?
I believe.
Then
Yeah, I
we
took,
shall proceed.
spells.
Let me know if everyone can move the token.
I cannot.
You cannot.
I just see a black circle.
Yeah, I can't move it either.
I used to see the map, the city.
Look in the southwest corner on the bridge. Martok, and you'll see our little token.
Oh, is that us? Okay, I thought that was some missed stuff.
Okay, you move it now.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Cool.
great. We all tried to move it at the same time.
Yeah.
Move it as if you were walking as a party. Like, don't teleport to one side of the city to another.
Hmm.
And enjoy.
Clockwise.
Yeah, should we or should we go to the big tower?
Fucking past priority.
Did
Also, do the measuring and see, like, this is 100 feet. So
Okay.
take that in mind for how much you can move and how fast.
they said the entire city full of guardians, one of which is kind of like a hand that Max can summon. And then if I was the wizard, I would be the center tower. I think that's the most
Alright.
dangerous.
Alright, if anybody took the warlock like evocations to shoot like a full mile with their Eldritch Blast, now is the time. This is the only time you'll get a map that big.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, that thing gives you like 600 feet of range, doesn't it?
Yeah, you still can't hit the tower.
You could hit the tower.
This is massive. But
What did I just say?
don't jump.
Zip.
I think we don't want to go to the tower. Maybe you're right,
Yeah, but-
Bruce.
Where else would it be if not the center tower? Like, if I was going to have evil secret plans, I would put it in the giant menacing tower.
Oh no! They're definitely in the tower. However, to get past the wards, we need to find how to disable the wards because you need a secret password to get into the city. Secret password is in one of the towers outside of the city.
I
Yeah,
cast
these
Legend
things.
Lore.
I mean, I could cast Legend Lore.
On what?
Brutus
It has
doesn't
to be
even know what that is, so don't even. That seed was not planted.
I mean,
snatched the seed.
I'm sure I've told you about Legend Lore. We have had discussions on, like, as we were entering the city, it's just like, if there's any cryptic information that we need to learn about this city, I have the magical capabilities to be able to figure it out for us.
I
Was
say
it-
do it.
Yeah, find out where the pass key to the wards are.
All right.
Does it have to be? Do we have to visit every tower or just the one that has the key?
Not just pass key. Or the
We're
As
going
I
to all
pull-
37 of them.
no.
We spent a lot on this vacation, and you're gonna enjoy it.
as I pull out my spell book, going through a few of the pages, landing on something, I'm just like, do we have 10 minutes?
I think so.
Sure.
as I snap my fingers together and summon the chest, opening it up and pulling out some of the ivory that we collected long ago from those mammoths and those adventures, placing them in various different, like, kind of semicircle around me, almost like it's a half circle facing the entire city. And as I describe this place, describing a person, place, or object, the thing that I am legend luring being this entire city, seeing images of the spell as I cast it, bringing a brief summary of the significant lore of things that I named.
What does it exactly let you know?
I will post it. Display in VTT. There we go. Significant lore consisting of current tales, forgotten stories, secret lore that has never been widely known, and things that are of legendary importance. It is accurate, but it can be coached in figurative language.
Yeah, but it says like the thing you described, the city of Netheril.
The city that lays before us.
Okay, I will give you something. You start getting these visions and images as a voice narrates in your head what is going on with this. And you see how these massive structures were risen up by these pulsating orbs of pure energy that you would already know as a mythalar, by numerous wizards all together, putting their magic and their force together to make this work and elevate the city into the sky. And you see the exact same layout as you're seeing before you, as the city just is up in the sky, and it traverses the various sides of the world until it enters a abandoned, forgotten, and barren tundra. It flies through it, and then you see it kind of like descending down into ocean level, and then from the ocean they pick up something. It looks like a large crystal that is then set inside the large tower that is in front of you. And then the city kind of like starts to retreat from the ocean and into the ragged glacier. But then something happens and the tower starts collapsing and sinks down into the ragged glacier. And life starts dying progressively more and more as you see numerous groups of wizards trying to cast the spells without being able to do so, as the last of them, well, as you see, they kind of start going insane and losing their minds and losing control, and they start growing kind of like scales in their skin, and their eye fuses into one, and they become like savage creatures that just hunt for knowledge. Even if it's forbidden, they want it. But there is one of them that embraced immortality and became a lich. The very one wizard that made this city float, and he managed to create a portal to another dimension to survive the crash. But then magic was cut out and he became trapped in between reality and inexistence. And that's about all the knowledge you get about the city.
Do I get this one lich's name?
We all laugh at us.
Does it give you?
My God, it was the one we met.
It gives me all significant history.
Well, yeah, Idiolathas. Idiolathas is the arch wizard that put the city afloat, then embraced lichhood and survived the crash in a very strange manner.
Huh. As I guess I kind of like, as this is all playing out, I'd use some form of like minor illusion to just kind of display it as it is happening in my mind to the rest of the party, to relay all of this information to them, just like a scene of the city crashing from the ground and this one lich somehow using this twisted power to become something else.
I wonder what happened to all the wizards.
I think we've been seeing them as we've been venturing through here.
The one-eyed creatures?
I think they get cursed and they get various things happen to them.
And they all have the same ailments.
Do you
That's
think
Not all of
that
them.
do you think that these creatures are some kind of like failed attempts at what this lich did?
Well, did you tell us what he did?
Well, yeah. This one wizard seems to have circumvented the death that these other wizards succumbed to by turning himself into a lich.
Cursing everyone.
Well,
And could you put his name in the chat? Because I know I will never spell that right.
It's really tough.
Yeah. Good luck.
Maybe you're correct. If these creatures have been living here all this time, then they would have some kind of long, unnaturally long lives. But maybe it came at a cost of their humanity.
Well, I would also tell you, like, the construction of the city, how it happened. Like, they magically carved everything that you're seeing. There were no workers involved. Everything was risen up by magic. And these outer spires were used for like personal studies of other wizards. But then the most notorious buildings are one tower dedicated each to one of these schools of magic, and is the ones that you can see surrounding the main structure. Those ones, yes.
Can we see this? Does this look like one of those tunnels, but it collapsed, or we can't see that from where we're at?
You cannot see that yet.
Okay.
Are we able to see the blue tower?
Yep. You make out the shape, and there is this blue glow coming from atop, but you're too far away just yet.
Max, can you
Is the oh sorry, go ahead.
if this city indeed has walls, you just fly in and see what the symbol of the tower says? If there's a
Yeah.
safe path for us to venture.
You know, I probably could do that. I guess I'll summon my owl and have it fly closer and look at this award sigil.
Do the path with the measuring tool of what the owl is taking.
Da, 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 da.
Hold
Bing.
a second. So the communication with the owl is not a mile; it is 100 feet.
Let me
100 owl
check.
feet. That's about
100
1 mile.
owl feet.
You can instruct the owl to go there and read, then come back and tell you. Or
Yep.
Don't you know the Imperial system?
Yeah, it's like I can still instruct it to just go there, investigate, and then come back. It's just that its telepathy only reaches 100 feet.
Okay. Your owl takes about 2 to 3 minutes to go in. I imagine he's going as fast as he can. And then circle around, take a look, and then come back. And the information that he can convey you is that there is a symbol at the top of the tower, and that is emanating this blue glow. The rest of the tower from the outside is completely carved in various sigils that fill every inch of the tower from bottom to top.
With this information, how about we move a little bit closer to the edge, and then that'll put us 300 feet away. I could have my owl, since it has keen hearing and sight. I could have it fly 100 feet out and up, and then I could see through its eyes to get my own like perspective on it, and make my own like perception check with my own eyes from bird's eye view.
All right, you fly 100 feet up into the air and start seeing that to your left, there is kind of like a city square where many buildings are placed, most likely places where people would live in, but there is a larger one that stands out. Hold on, I'm not pinging. A larger one that stands out, and let me see what it looks like.
Is the scale on this map correct?
What do you mean?
Like it's only like 1,000 feet wide. Like I'm just trying to figure out how big do we look compared next to these towers and stuff. Like, are they towering over us, or did you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
you see the entrance to the tower. That's probably like either in 8 and like 20 feet.
Oh yeah, fair.
This one. And okay, the larger structure looks like cracked in many sides, but it still holding shape. There is a large what do you call these gates that are like bars?
I know what you mean.
A gate?
We call them something special as well. It's like like
A
you
drawbridge?
Yeah, you drop it, you raise and drop it, and it has goes into the ground. It's
Yeah, one of those gates. You see
Portcullis.
called?
It is
Portcullis, yeah.
partially destroyed. Um, to your left, to your right, I mean, you see kind of like a stadium that goes like the floor is flat and then it goes down kind of concave in. The steps where people would sit are in here, and then in the base there is the place where people would play, and you see 3 towering tridents standing tall, all distributed across the field. And in front of you, you see the tower that you all already described.
Hey, where would you all like to proceed to? Seems to be something interesting to the left.
You talking about the red portcullis there?
Porculate.
What's it called?
Porculate, isn't it?
Portcullis. Isn't that what Rain said?
If you're talking about
Oh.
the things like it's like a grate that goes into the ground, then yeah.
That you
that's
raise
what
and
goes-
lower into it like a door.
Well, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No. It is one that comes from above.
Yeah, portcullis.
Yeah.
That's what they are, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go investigate the portcullis.
It's not
That-
in the city though,
That
right?
would be this one, yeah? The red one right here.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
That one stuck out to me as well. That was really
But I'm
cool.
just correct me if I'm wrong, but is it not like the code or the secret is in one or
But
more
the
of these
tower,
towers,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I don't know which
So
tower
not-
the secret is to disable the wards.
So why would we go further into the city then? Unless you mean you're gonna send the owl there. Because we could just start looking at these.
Yeah, we could. See if we find any.
All right, let's do that then.
Yeah, like we could go like to this one and then go to this,
Yeah,
and then go to this one, rather than going straight there. Because the secret might be here. I mean, I doubt it, but who knows?
yeah.
Okay.
Better safe
remember,
than
just
sorry, at least.
Please move slowly. This is a fairly big drop. It is the entrances aren't here.
Who's the controller? Brutus, you're the controller.
I don't have control. Someone else.
No.
Oh, I do.
You don't?
Very slowly. Okay, do you want to go down or left?
As you get into this place, you now see that where the bridge ends and the city starts, there are some corpses. And upon closer approach, you see that these are fairly recent. They are wearing these black cloaks with black armors, and their swords are also black. And laying close to them, there is a stone figure completely made out of stone, and but the shape, it resembles a humanoid, but is large, is gigantic. Well, not gigantic, but is larger than Brutus at least. And you see that the part of his head is kind of uncanny. Instead of having a humanoid head, the shoulders continue up and then finish up in a roundish shape. It doesn't have any facial expression, doesn't have eyes, doesn't have nose, doesn't have ears. And next to this statue, there's a large mallet laying next to it. And this statue is surrounded by these black-dressed corpses.
Does it look anything like the shield guardian that we spoke to?
It is stone.
But I mean, like the general design of it.
No, this one doesn't look mechanic.
Okay.
And yeah, what I described, the uncanny
Okay.
figure that it has with no facials.
Good. There was a fight in here. Maybe they fell to the ports. Maybe we should search.
Yeah, I would agree. I'd rather not die today.
Does anyone?
Do these? Oh, sorry.
No, I was wondering if anyone knew what that thing is.
I was more curious about their weapons as well too. Why are they black like that?
Roll
Does it look like the
investigation.
weapon Cephik fought us with all those days and weeks
Oh
ago?
yeah,
It's epic.
the
Cephik
undead
Alto,
looking guy.
the bandit. Come on, DM. Remember you? No, I'm just kidding.
Also,
Working for
Yeah,
Torgrim.
Cephik. That's what I said. Why are you acting like I'm a goofball?
I thought it was just
Uh,
Drow. That's all I thought.
no, it doesn't look. Upon closer investigation, these look human. They actually look very like Dale Town folk. Roll investigation or history.
Oh, I rolled. I rolled like shit. I rolled a 10.
Oh. Well, I don't think you need much investigation or history to realize this. Upon investigating the bodies, you see that they are wearing a pendant shaped like a sword made of turtlein.
Should we try the tried and true method of pretending we're one of them? Do we still have those fakes?
Wait, so these people are alive? Like there's actual
Oh,
people
they are
walking
dead.
around here?
they have been killed.
Oh,
They have been killed by something.
oh,
and
my mistake.
that guy right there looks very suspicious as I point to the that I think it is.
Is that you?
But maybe someone is able to know what it is. Maybe Max.
Oh, so okay. For
Based
a
on your
second, I
background,
thought that they were standing in front of like
No.
dead bodies.
Oh, they are slaughtered. And there's a
they
Okay,
are
I
bodies.
get that now. I'm caught up.
Based on your background, Max would have a small chance. Rain would have a bigger chance. So the DC for
Ooh.
Max is higher than Rain's. So you two go ahead and roll history.
Oh, even after my legend lore.
Well, technically, this
24.
creature.
Ooh. You know what it is. It's
Should I even roll?
Yeah, go
Nat
ahead.
20 maybe?
Well, these
Like
creatures
an ad lib.
are fairly connected to magic, so you might have had a bigger chance. But 24 is 24. You know these creatures as pump tappers. You know
Say it
they
again?
pump tappers.
home tappers.
Home tappers?
Like the friend of a phone tapper.
I
Dude,
don't get it.
if it's a thing I'm
Oh.
thinking of, the art for these things is fucking insane.
Well, I don't know what they are out of games. You'll
Oh,
have to
you do
explain
now.
You do now.
them out of game.
You know these as creatures that. Let me double check this to not spread misinformation.
Can you spell them as well?
Tomb tapper.
Yeah, I sent it.
Oh, tomb
Pump
tappers.
tapper. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I know what those are. Out of character.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
I've never heard of them.
Me neither. No. You have that cool image or no?
I'll show you if you run into one.
We probably take the outer lap and look for things to turn them off. I'm afraid now. If everyone else, oh
ever
yeah.
since
Well,
you
what
visited,
does Ray know about them?
ever since you visited the upside down spire lost in way back where you picked up these books about the Farim. In some of their pages, you read something about the tomb tappers, and you know that these are constructs brought to life by the Netherist to protect them against the Netherist. These are creatures capable of destroying magic, and well, yeah, we'll say that they are capable of destroying magic, and they they are featureless and they can sense the presence of magic to a vast range among like from them, and because of these properties, they were capable to fend off the Farim
Ah,
fairly well until they became overrun.
So
that
wait,
is
well, okay, I'll
almost.
relay that obviously, but also does that mean they can sense us?
If you have magic.
Well, I'm pretty sure we all have magic in some form,
You should
so
probably.
they're aware of our presence.
I. Huh. Never mind. I
could-
have multiple things that shroud me from divination magic, but I don't
Divination.
know. Yeah, because like, let's
We-
see.
We can just hand the magic wand to the
Oh.
familiar and it flies off and it chases after it.
Okay,
There's-
cool. Knowing this, having Rain describe it to us, I'm gonna cast Nistal's magic aura upon myself to give myself a false aura of completely devoid of magic, because this also works against magical effects.
Okay.
Wow. That's cool.
That's 1 out of 4. Are you casting it 4 times?
No, just for myself.
I would say that's probably wise because you're probably like a Christmas tree when it comes to magic.
Yeah.
Do you have a square of silk?
Hmm.
Oh boy. I've got to
Well-
focus.
Just kidding.
Yes, we picked up a dress.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm still voting for go to one of the outer structures. If there's anything before.
I'm following you guys.
Well, okay, well, I want to move to this. So you tell me. There's something along the
Go
way.
ahead, Brian. Perfect.
Go ahead. As you get into this breach, you see now this kind of spire in the shape of a claw, like towering, like it is bending towards the main city and is towering over you, casting its shadow down below you. And you see that clinging from its windows, there's 3 windows on each side, so 6 windows total. Clinging to each one of those, you see a gargoyle like just standing there. And as you get to the mouth of the gate, roll a d20.
All or just one?
One of you.
I'll just roll it there. 12.
You're able to go in.
Okay. Hmm.
Are we supposed to be able to see all the floors?
Do you see all the floors?
Oh,
See all the floors.
Yes, sir.
I'll click
Give me
away
one
until you covered it.
Technical difficulties.
No worries.
How the
I
fuck?
blame
did
roll
they-
20.
I have
Just
walls all over
kidding.
it.
It's not that bad.
Oh, okay, maybe because I didn't turn on dynamic lighting.
hmm.
That would have helped. There we go. Imagine the place is bigger, but for simplicity's sake and quicker exploring, it's been shrunk down. As you get inside into a place of disarray, all elements that were made of wood are barely recognizable. They're all rotten down and caved into itself, or are being shaken by the crash of the city and destroyed in multiple pieces. And other materials are also displaced, like pots or things made out of metal are crushed and just placed everywhere.
I'd like to cast light on myself.
Don't you guys already see?
Yeah, but I would guess as being more
Oh yeah,
thematic. It wasn't
forgot to
on.
mention.
I wasn't
As
sure.
you get into the city, you notice that the glow that this city is emitting is for many torches and lamps that are constantly lit and haven't shut down by continual flame spells. And even inside the buildings, there is this continual flame lighting up these places. So everything is lit, you can clearly see.
Should we go in? Or should
Big guy. Let's move into the room. I mean, it seems fairly deserted, doesn't it?
Yeah, everyone was just standing there.
Just
Don't
waiting
make
for
me-
you.
Is this like
Don't
glowing or?
patronize me.
No, it's just rubble.
I mean, if
It's
I was a wizard, I would keep any notes up in the study. That would not be. But
well,
Well,
I'm-
what are those over
I
there?
want to roll
They're
for
all-
stealth.
Maybe they're useful.
Roll investigation.
Brutus.
Brutus or Rain?
No, you.
Oh, my bad. Woo! Oh, come on, come on. Are you shitting me?
oh, you picked investigation as your bard one. Nice one.
Well, I picked that as one of the skills I got proficient in.
Not expert.
No.
Good.
I went with religion just because I feel like that's thematic for my character.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d20.
Please.
You need 20, man.
You find a piece of a journal. It is mostly rotten and turned up. But you find one of the passages is still recognizable letters that you don't understand.
So that do.
Max.
Where are these? I was gonna say, where are these sigils that you don't quite understand?
Oh, they're right here. They're just a little bit beyond my range.
The staff that understands them.
I'll pull out my eyes of minute seeing and take a closer look.
Is still letters that you don't understand.
I'll just ask
Uh,
Scant.
Oh, you mean the orb? You mean Professor Scant?
Mm-hmm.
I'll let them look at it.
And as you mention his name, he says, "I thought you had forgotten of me. I just been gazing around and looking for all the recognizable shapes that I see that I will not tell you what it is."
Why do you have to be so passive aggressive? I can't understand him. Right?
Oh, he speaks
He's
common.
probably speaking in common just to taunt you.
Oh. Yeah.
A piece of lore knowledge. Let me take a look at it. And as he
Whoa,
starts,
whoa. We'll show you this if you agree to show us more. Don't hold out. We're all here together on this journey. Why can't we work together? We got you this far. Stop holding out.
okay, I will serve as your Interpreter, if you even know what that means.
No, what does that word mean?
And he starts looking at the piece of paper. He reads it and then translates it and relays it at you as well. It starts cut out because the text is not complete, but it says something like the city amongst the city's travel they gathered many rarities and varieties that were of interest to the Netherese. These across the world of Toril. World of Toril. And these were sold at the Enclave's Bazaar of the Bizarre.
Huh.
You're telling me this is not a password or a secret pass to get into the city?
No, but it
I don't
seems
know
now
how hard.
forever in the world of Toril we can do some shopping. Where is Toril? What even is that?
I don't
heard
know
of it
how hard you'd have to
before.
read into this to make a code out of it, but go ahead and crack your brains if you want.
Oh, the smartest guy, you got to get on cracking then.
Well, I doubt they would have left their password on the floor of the first place, like that close to the entrance or exit of the city. You wouldn't think, right?
Well, unless it's in code. Is there anything else you can read from the scan? Is there any pattern or is it just plain text?
It's too ruined to make out anything else.
Let's see. Shit, where'd it go? I'd like to cast, if I can find the goddamn spell. Borrowed knowledge to try to make a history check further about this place.
The place that is being mentioned?
About these towers and how they were accessed. These runes and like what types of like coding was used. If I know anything about these like arcano-mechanical objects, since I also have my artificer's lore
Wait,
that
what
relates to.
what runes and what mechanics?
So we're trying to access these towers, right? We're trying to find some kind of like runic code to be able to access further into the city.
Yep. Passcode.
I mean, so far you haven't found any block that don't allow you to move further in. So you could just try and walk straight to the middle. Maybe there's no barrier.
True.
Okay.
But we had reason to believe that. Well, that would mean that either the person who told, like, this guy lied to us about there being a barrier, or that it only activates once we're there,
I'm gonna
or
go
someone
up
had
the
come prior and
staircase.
removed it or something.
Well, there wouldn't be dead people at the entrance. Fairly fresh if there were. That's my. Ooh.
As you move up into the second floor, you start seeing like this is like a generic map, so not everything that you see is actually in there. But you see shelves without books in them, or if there's books, they're ruined beyond repair, and everything just looks devastated for the crash. By the crash, I mean.
I guess just general investigation, the tables and chairs, and see if there's anything salvageable that I can glean information from around here.
Roll a d20.
Three.
Doesn't appear to be anything of value or anything that survived.
Find anything, Matt?
No, it doesn't appear to be anything here that I can find.
Further?
Sounds like a good plan to me.
I would like to go cautiously up the stairs with my weapon drawn for the chance that something. Well, it's like nothing was on the first two floors, and now I'm worried that as we go up further, there's going to be something.
Wait, I need
Oh my
to
God.
move up. Okay.
And as you
Hmm,
get
more
into the top
scrolls.
floor, you start feeling like this is a familiar place. Maybe if you looked it with your heads upside down, it would mean something more. And in fact, the layout is identical. Well, obviously not mechanically because it's just saving space for the map, but imagine theater of the mind that the layout of this tower is exactly like the one you explored at the upside down tower.
So we're in essence at the copy room with the wizard and that thing. We got to this one, the bottom of the other tower.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, it does look familiar. This is where the good stuff was. Have a look around. Maybe we can find something at least they were up to in this tower.
Roll a d20.
Sorry, I thought you were going to tell us to roll an
Ah,
investigation.
shit, man. I thought you rolled a d20, got a 15. I was really excited.
We can take that well.
My bad. I'm sorry.
No worries. What the fuck? Among the rubble, all the pages are completely destroyed. All artifacts are gone. All pieces of furniture are either rusted or rotten if they're wooden. But amongst the rubble, you find a silver necklace with some jewels on it.
Somebody want to come look at this?
Sure, I'll take a
Taking
look.
Max, yeah.
What do you glean from this?
What do I glean from this?
It's not magical.
Hmm.
It's just a piece of jewelry.
I scoff and throw it against the wall. Useless.
I'll take it. Just so where maybe there.
Okay.
Oh, that's 1 in
You
30
still-
towers.
You still don't know what the worth of it is, but the silver with the jewels point towards 150 at least.
I'll just add 150 gold.
Okay.
Do you think it's worth splitting the party to go around opposite sides?
I've heard a saying: never split the party.
I've heard this too, especially in old cities full of wizards and magics and things that could kill. I mean, we saw what happened to those Chardolin wearers.
Hmm.
I don't want that to happen to us. And as much as you tell me to ignore it, I think that vision was at least right in the sense that I don't want to miss out on having you guys around.
Okay, well, it's all drawn, so. Do
Next tower.
you want to go this way or this way?
Brutus said he preferred clockwise.
Oh, I mean, I was.
I
just
like
throwing
I
something
like a
out there.
methodical approach.
Yeah, I'd
Maybe-
like to go one direction rather than like let's go this way, then this way, then this way, then this way.
Okay.
then this way.
Well,
But
it's just, yeah.
So definitely, if you
It's up
want to
to
go
you guys.
counterclockwise south, we got more towers there.
I
it's
am following your guys' lead.
Wait, yeah, I agree with that one. Because there's more, there still seems to be more here. On this side. And also the next tower is closer if we go that way. We've also
this
already
one.
crossed that ground.
We already know.
I think we go that way.
It's more. Are you doing distances to see if it was closer or not?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems symmetrical.
I
Each
know,
tower
I know.
is the same distance
Yeah,
to each
but to this tower.
230? 240 is even further.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
It's-
You're
it's-
messing with the perspective.
It's an optical illusion. Of course it is, because
Yeah.
the wall is.
As you step into this bridge, roll a d20.
Someone else do it. I did the last one.
Yeah, one I accidentally rolled for that one, so
Okay, I'll take it.
Jesus Christ.
This is Jesus Christ now. A 6? Is
Um,
that bad?
You are able to access the tower, and it looks very much like the previous one you already explored. It is in complete disarray. Nothing is recognizable.
Oh, you're talking about the inside?
Yep.
Okay. Well, it does seem. I mean, if they were to hide something, it doesn't seem like it'd be in these towers.
Maybe it could be. Maybe it's just we need to find one that is in good shape. That didn't take as much brunt of the damage. City just.
All right, let's continue then. Unless
I
anyone wants to
really-
stop on the tower, but
Yeah, it's cool.
seems like
I
it's just
really
identical.
I really hate to do this
Yeah.
because I would love to give you complete freedom, but I prepared from this side first. So if you go to this side, I
Okay.
don't
We
know,
just
I
go.
don't know what's in here.
That's fine. Let's go the other way then.
You could
hear
just
them.
flip it, but yeah, okay.
Stepping into this bridge, roll a d20 again.
Someone do a high roll. Come on, high roll, guys.
Max,
All right, I got this. You know me, high roll McGee.
this is the tower.
And 1. 7.
Okay. You manage to go inside and it looks ruined, just much like the others.
No. Okay. So just a question on this kind of outer rim thing. Like, if we were to say, okay, we want to get off and go this way, is that how steep of a drop is that to go down?
As you come to the realization that this whole city is tilted, you don't feel shift in gravity. You actually feel that your feet are standing completely firm in ground, as if
Okay.
some kind of enchantment were stabilizing you.
How much of a drop it is into the
Interesting.
forest? Is it like a 10-foot drop, a 20-foot drop from where we currently on the wall, right? Walking around the wall.
Yeah, they're
I think
like
if we
stairs at intervals, or
Well, this is not a wall. You can go in if you want.
aha,
oh,
okay.
it looks like a wall. Because these look like bowls, kind of.
Hmm.
No, these are not walls. These are not walls either. So as you walk past this tower to get to this other one, you basically walked in the outskirts of this neighborhood. And gazing in, you could see the large structure that Max described before, as well as other ruined houses and other structures that you wouldn't know the purpose of. And as you approach into this other tower, you now see that below here, like this is actually a drop, but it is like you can walk on it, but it just descends um a little bit down to a grove of golden leaf trees.
Before we go on as well, does anyone have a telescope?
The what?
A telescope?
Where?
No, does anyone in the
look
party have a
in.
telescope?
Ah,
I do not.
No? Okay. I wanted to see if we are being watched from the tower, the main one, like,
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Is
because they're pretty obvious. Pretty exposed, like, seems.
does this forest seem to be enchanted just like the dryad forest before? Like, does it
looking
seem
from this distance, you only see that the foliage in these trees appears to be alive, but you'd have to get a little bit closer to.
there's no dryad running around? We don't. The other one
You're unable.
disappeared anyways. That's weird.
Well, does anyone want some pears?
we
Yeah, Brutus is gonna start eating pears.
Do you eat another pear?
I would. 'Cause
As you
Brutus
eat,
is still cursed with this affliction, right?
yep.
Oh, and that's another thing. When we rested last night, did our HP go back?
Yeah, I said so.
we did the calculation. One hit.
I
by
couldn't
press,
remember.
Blah blah blah.
My
Whatever.
bad.
As you eat your third pear for today, you feel that it revolves your stomach as this magic starts swirling around your body as you feel sick and nauseous as you have contracted poison.
Okay, I'm gonna put 5 points of healing on myself and get rid of it.
Oh. And you feel your body starts to expel this excess of magic tears. And
And after everyone watches me throw up and they kind of look at me weird, I'm gonna tell them, I think if I keep eating them, I'll get used to it. Eventually,
I'm
I
gonna
can just
throw
fight through it.
all my pears over the side of the cliff.
No, it's no. It's up.
No, I would
I'm
eat
doing
those.
it.
I would
I'm
eat
doing it.
those.
I'm throwing them over right now. All of them.
Oh no! You can eat up to
And-
3, and then you're or 2, then
Oh.
third you're sick in a day.
We figured that out the hard way,
Yeah.
didn't we?
I'm getting rid of them. I don't trust them.
You're killing them with it.
I'm tossing them all away.
Brutus is staring
I
at you in
suggest you do the same.
disgust. He's looking down at all the pears.
Speaking to the to the abyss as the peers
Yeah.
fall.
I hold Brutus back as he tries to go after me. Well, okay, maybe we should just keep going then. And also, we have a better look at these things now. Are they like just sources of light?
Yeah, they are street lamps.
Okay, the owl already caught that right. It was just
Let's go into the next Falcon
Okay.
Tower.
let's keep going. I'll roll this one.
As you approach into this other outside tower, you see that very close to you there is this towering structure, very much like the blue glowing one that you saw earlier. But this one, the outside is inscribed with hands with eyes on their palms. A lot of them all across the tower. All the way from the bottom to top once again. And from the very top, a silver light shines. But this one has something different, and you see like the holographic image of a flat eye staring at you, and you realize that it's been following your movements as you walk through.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, we literally have light casting off of us. I do, at least.
Yep.
And as you step
Not
in
a-
the bridge, roll me a d20.
Back to first roller.
Top of the order. That's you, Rain. Oh, shit.
And as you step into the bridge that leads into this tower, you see the gargoyles on the windows start to crack and move their heads towards you, and they hiss at you loudly as they bolt towards you. And let me see how many you get. Okay.
Ah, shit.
Let me make sure the walls are properly set in this map. This is the generic encounter map, so use theater of the mind.
You didn't even have to say that. I would have been like, wow, we are in the fucking city streets right now.
They're coming from behind. We're just gonna go into the tower and just attack them.
Not me.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, these maps were fun created to make E3, but
Oh,
Yeah.
well, okay. I thought you just. The way you made it sound is like you just picked a generic map and you're like, fuck it, let's just let it ride.
fuck it, we ball.
Whatever, this one works. I gotta adjust my HP. Okay. Please let me roll decent for once in my life. Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, I see what you mean, Martok. I have a 4th level spell slot now.
Yeah.
Of all the
Like,
times
yeah.
to get a nat 20.
Hey, that's
Everyone-
nice though.
Max, Brutus, Martog, Rain, did you roll?
Right there. 21.
Nice.
Nice. As these gargoyles come to life and descend to fence you off the tower, Max is the first one to react. What do you do?
Sorry. Oops. I'm going to.
Use 7 charges of your Staff of Frost. Okay.
Yeah. Use 7. No, I forgot
Recharge
to
it.
recharge.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I get 7 back for the day
Okay.
from our long rest. Um. Well, shit. I'm going to use Firebolt on that one.
Okay.
Cast.
A 22
14
would
fire damage.
impact on this creature. Oh,
What has no impact on the creature?
okay. No, the firebolt, the 22, the roll 22, impacts this creature for 14 fire damage. And you see it breaks away some of the stone this is made out of. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, that brings us to Rain.
Okay. Um. I'll just throw. Okay, I'll throw my sword here.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll attack the first one with it. One right in front of me.
All right.
I'll run up, throw my sword. 17.
It's
Okay. There's 11 piercing damage.
but you feel the material of your sword is not the best to strike down at these creatures as it deals less damage.
Okay, I will cast Shatter. So it's a 10-foot radius sphere. I'll cast
Isn't
it.
Shattered a cube?
It's what, sorry?
Isn't Shattered a cube?
No, it says it's a sphere. So 60-foot range and 10-foot sphere.
Okay.
So it's Construct
DC.
has disadvantage on the save. I don't know if they're constructs, but might be. It's a Constitution save, DC 14.
Right.
So sorry, I'm casting it on the 2 in front of me. Basically, I want the radius to be like it starts here and it hits up to there.
What's the
basically.
DC?
14.
You see, they both get caught off guard by this explosion, and
Then they
they
take 18. What is
nice.
that? Thunder damage, I think. Yep. And a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage. That's my turn.
And this one. Okay, now this one is gonna send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You forgot one thing, Rain. A creature made
What?
of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Yeah, I said that. Construct has disadvantage.
Okay.
Well, that's what it says in my
Yeah,
thing.
Is gonna dash and block your back. And that brings us to Brutus.
Okay, I'm gonna charge right up at this thing with my great axe drawn. I'm gonna swing at it and say, "Cleave us alone." Does that 18 hit?
And you manage to cleave this creature.
Okay, and then I'd like to smite it with a second level spell.
Ooh. You feel that the axe material, again, is not the best to fight this
Okay.
creature.
Woo!
Ooh,
Does the radiant do decent?
it does.
Okay, and then I'll swing at him again. Oh shit. I'm assuming that misses, but with my bonus action, I'd like to try to shove him down. Get on the ground.
You successfully toss this creature down into the ground.
That will be my turn.
Whoops. For this one's turn, is gonna descend 1, 2, 3, 4, and start aiding his companion defender. And he's gonna try to latch its claws at Rain for a 22.
I'll share. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll take it.
You take 7 slashing damage and is coming down with its jaws to try and bite you for a 15. I think that misses.
No, this is it.
Okay. This one is gonna surround you now. And it's gonna do the same. Plus for a 21.
And hits.
You take 8 slashing damage and then goes to bite, but again, it is off the mark. And that brings us to Martok.
I had a plan here, use the one lightning bolt I got, but they're not lined up. As
Do it! Cord will protect me against the lightning.
Well, I'll just shoot him twice. So this one you hit, right? And the one that you hit, Rain, was left or right? This one?
This
In
one.
front of me is prone. I knocked this one in front of me in his ass.
Can't shoot something that's prone, man.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. It's just that this sword hit one of these two.
Oh.
It should be used to guess it's this one. I'll shoot it twice.
Okay, go for it.
With
Wow, you hit the mark. And your arrows aren't made of the best material again. Ooh. And with the 2 shots, you managed to shatter this creature. Oh, wait. Nope. Its resistance made it survive the attack.
looks bit.
This
yeah,
one looks really
yeah. That's the other one.
Okay, this one is gonna fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not getting quite enough range to reach the ones at melee. Is gonna dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's gonna try to harass the ones that are trying to attack at a distance. Bringing us to top of the round. Max, your go.
I am going to pull a fuzzy object from my bag and throw it at the one that is approaching us.
Okay, do the roll and tell me what it is.
All right. I got a
Giant rat.
5,
Yeah.
which means I get a panther.
Ooh,
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Panthers are fucking sick.
Yeah.
I'm sure the drow will like that. Isn't that what Dritz said?
So I guess now I have a panther, and it is I'll summon it. I guess I can just use my owl token for this fight. Oh, that works too. Cool. I'll put it right.
You have to use Theater of the Mind because that is a cat.
That is terrifying! Max, get it out of here!
You have to pull the Sheath of it, tell me what it does, and tell me how much damage, and roll manually because it's not in here.
It's got pounce. It's got a pounce thing where it's like it has to run 20 feet at a target and then like knock it prone. But then it's also got one attack to either bite or claw.
Okay.
I'm just going to have it claw. So this will be +4 to hit. 1d4 +2 slashing. So I'll just roll a d20. 7.
Oh,
It misses badly. It just came to existence and is not quite aware of what's happening yet, and tries to go attack and fails.
All right. As it like kind of is harassing this this golem, I am going to have it run away.
He's gonna be victim of an up attack,
Uh-huh.
uh-huh.
or he's not rolling.
AC of 12.
Your panther is hit for 4 slashing damage.
4 slashing. All right, it's got 9 hit points left. That being said, though, I will run this way because it can no longer attack me,
Nice.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay, Rain, that brings us to you.
Yeah. So I'll do the. First, I'll do the same thing. So I'll cast. I'll just
You're
cast
gonna
the.
cast
Oh wait, no, 'cause
here.
that'll hit the sword actually. Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, yeah, there. So I want to do it there. I'll do the same. So same save, 14.
Okay, but you're inside the range.
Yeah, that's fine. I still
Okay.
get to make a save.
Yep.
So
Fail,
con
fail.
save,
Pass.
and I get. Yeah, well, I pass anyway.
What's the damage?
So the. Yeah, they take half if they pass. So it's 16.
This
so
one is
8.
sharded to pieces. This one takes the full damage. This one up here takes the full damage and looks cracked now, but the one below passes and only takes half.
Okay, then I'll use my. I want to move the sword to here and then attack this one.
All right.
My bonus action. Oh, not 20.
Ooh.
You have advantage. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, at that point it doesn't matter.
Piercing. 16.
16. But this thing's skin resists part of that damage.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, did I close the initiative order? Yeah.
No.
On this one's turn, it is gonna stand up from being knocked down. But I get up again. And it's gonna try to attack the one that knocked it down. First goes to claw you for a 16.
That'll miss.
And then go to bite you for a 12. That also misses. And now brings us to you. This creature is trying desperately to attack you, but missing every single.
And it is. And I look at it and I say, I would be scared of you, but you're already crumbling under pressure. As I swing my right weapon at it, the Warhammer. Oh man, so am I. So is Brutus. Second swing. 29, and I'm gonna smite him because it's fun. So
Okay.
10 plus, and then I'm gonna because I'm an asshole, I'm gonna shove him back down.
It survives the hit of the hammer, but the radiant energy makes it crumble into pieces.
Okay. And then seeing that this creature has surrounded my pal Martok, I'd like to charge back down to it. And then I'll use my bonus action on this one and shove it down.
Okay.
Oh, hopefully that's good enough. I rolled a little low.
He critically failed.
Okay. Kill it, Martok.
But that brings us to the one that is in front of Rain, so it's gonna attack the only target that it has available. Ooh, it crits you for 10 slashing damage. And then goes to bite you, but misses. And we're back to Martok.
Okay. I will move to here. And
Are you taking the up attack?
how? He doesn't have any reactions.
I mean, he's just prone. He just attacks you with disadvantage.
No.
Oh, it's not been a whole round. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's still the
Oh,
same
I
round.
see, I see.
Because he goes after me, so he's still.
Yep.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Well, this one is still standing, right?
What was that noise?
I'll shoot at the one that's still standing.
The sound of having every target prone.
Yeah.
Woo! Let's go.
With sharpshooter.
Big damage.
Okay. Is that max? No, it's not max. It's just a line.
Man, that's pretty good, man.
15. Yeah, it's really good. So
As you
this-
drive an arrow right through the head of this creature and pulverizing it.
Woohoo! I'm gonna
That's happened like 4 times. Those poor stuffed animals.
now with high spirit. I'm gonna try and. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna finagle around the arrow, but probably.
I'll jump. Just tell me when to jump.
Jump. Ah, it's a bad one. Yeah. All
And
right.
you jump for Marthak's arrow to cut us through, but it goes right below your legs and misses the target.
That's the end of my turn.
This thing is gonna stand up and try to attack the only creature that has in front. 20?
That just hits.
A dirty 20 for 7 slashing. And then goes to bite you. Ooh, you take no damage. But then goes to bite you with a 23 and you take 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
Max.
I'll do. Sure, I'm gonna do chromatic orb. Actually, yes. And I'm gonna choose thunder damage.
Okay.
Da, da, da. Um. How do I do this? Never mind. I can't. Wait, no, I can choose. Okay. Cast. Thunder. Roll.
16 hits, and you impact this thunder on this creature, which cracks it in many places of the body up to the neck.
Hell yeah, that's all.
All right. Rain, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll hit this with my normal sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 14.
You miss.
Second attack. Ugh. 17.
And that hits.
14.
Nice.
And then if it's still alive, I'll use my sword to hit it. Well, my floating sword. Was that in range, by the way? 30 feet, so. Okay. Just checking. Okay.
Barely.
24 to hit and
Hits.
12 piercing damage.
And you see this creature is hanging by a stone thread, bringing us to Brutus.
By a pebble.
By a
Seeing
pebble.
this thing still alive, I dropped my shield and I pulled both put both hands on the warhammer as I prepare to bash it down on this thing.
You pretend to bash it down,
I don't know. Does 16
and
hit?
you bash it down.
Motion.
And how does it look?
Like I said, it's just up like an executioner, just right down on its head, and as it does, it just shatters across the floor and echoes throughout this empty city.
And it's the only sound that the city has heard, and you don't know how many years. How are we on time?
10 minutes.
Now's a good time to stop for me.
Yeah, I would say better to stop before getting into anything that would probably take much longer.
Okay.
You could actually
Works
use a
for me.
shield ring.
Well, I have a shield.
Oh, you have it on?
No, but because I'm holding the
You
other
don't need.
sword. Like,
You can hold it on. Hold the magic sword. Send the magic sword. Free action. Draw the second sword. Now you have.
yeah, that's a good point actually. I was thinking of doing it the other way around, where just I equipped a shield as part of a free attack on the next turn, and then attack with the sword. But yeah, that is a good point. And for next time, I'll do that. So I guess I'll wield the let me equip that now actually. Before I forget as well, I want to heal up with second winds.
You can roll it now.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Just before where is it?
Yeah.
Here we go. Just so I start fresh. Okay, nice. Let me just equip.
And now that you're closer to this section that you mentioned, Brutus, you now see that this thing protruding out of the ground is kind of connected by pieces of ruined tubular shape that goes all the way back to the base of that tower. And you can safely assume that this was one of these larger tubes connecting to it.
Okay. Thank you.
So okay. Multiple tubes. Tubular.
Good
Okay.
things
See
that
you
it
guys next
worked
week.
Oh, I know what
Thank
that
you,
tower is now. I figured it out.
What is it?
This one is necromancy. I can see the ghosts going around it. I was trying to go by the colors and see, okay, which color? Okay, this might be divine, but I thought maybe divine is white.
Maybe.
This one is also white, but this is we have abjuration, transmutation, necromancy, illusion. It could be illusion as well. Enchantment.
Divination.
Yeah.
Right. See you guys next week.
Yep.
Maybe
ROF
see-
Session.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.
My room gets incredibly dark even with the light on.
Later.
Bye.